think I'm live. Yeah. So, hey everybody. Today is a special episode. We have a guest, uh, and it's Neil Sheppard, Coach Buzzsaw, the one, the only. um, and I'm just gonna ask him a few questions about the Pelican. That's basically my goal. I'm gonna share my screen with you, Neil, to
Yes,
show
sir.
you the Pelican. Just if you want to take a look, and if you want to ask me questions about stuff that I can show you on my screen. You have my screen here, you can see it. And yeah, so I'm, I'm just gonna first ask you like the reason I'm gonna tell you the reason why I decided to choose a pelican uh, and make him like a character that can box and uh, and maybe take your opinion on that and then give me some feedback maybe on what would you do and then I want to ask you about also about later on about the strengths and weaknesses and the counters and all that stuff basically. Uh,
Okay.
so the reason why I decided to make a pelican was I noticed like the pelican has this tucked in chin. Like here, for example, I drew this pelican here, and you can see he
Oh,
has
yeah,
an extremely tucked in chin. Right? The
I
pelicans
see.
naturally tuck in their chin so well, like it's impossible to knock him out if he was boxing. Right? Because
Yeah,
that's like lesson number one, or like that's like one of the things. And the other thing is his neck is so long. Like I would be so intrigued or interested in seeing how he would have how his head movement would be, and how difficult it would be to actually reach his head because his neck is so long and he can tuck his chin back. So it's like, how are you gonna knock him out? That's also the second thing. And also the pelicans have this angled, mean look in their face a little bit, kind of like they're about to box you as an attitude in general as well. If you look at pelicans, gonna try to open another file here to show you as well what I mean. Uh, like for example, where oh, I gotta close this. Oh wait, maybe I can find it here. Yeah, uh, like for example, this guy here. For example, you see this guy. You see this mean look. I mean, come on. I mean, this guy looks like a fighter. You see the tucked in chin of
Mm-hmm.
this pelican right here. So there's these are kind of like where I started, and uh, and I kind of also started looking into what type of boxing style he would actually have if he was boxing, and this is kind of like uh, also where you come in, kind of. But so far, what do you think so far? Like based on everything I said, do you have any feedback on this? I guess so far.
I like the fact that you mentioned that he'd be good at boxing. I'm
Hmm.
not quite sure how the nose.
Exactly,
I
this long beak.
Yeah, that I would like to see like in a boxing fight how that would actually go because it is a pretty good defense from the
Hmm.
front punch, right?
Hmm.
So, and it's a pretty hard beak, so I guess it could take a lot of damage. It would be pretty good. You'd have to go around the sides, right? So, if you put your hands here on the sides,
Hmm.
on either side, then it's gonna be pretty hard to
Hmm.
tag your chin, eh?
Hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
The long neck, yeah, it could be a problem because the longer your neck is, you know, the more your head can get hit around. But I
Mm.
feel like he can
But what
tuck
about the low guard?
it down like,
What if he used the low guard and he was like
yeah,
good at
yeah,
counter
yeah,
punching,
low guard.
and since he
Yeah.
has a really long neck and tucked in chin, he doesn't need to put his hands kind of like I drew him right now. He kind
Mm-hmm.
of, unless he kind of like tucks his neck into himself maybe so that he protects his
Yeah,
head.
yeah, yeah.
But
That could actually be effective.
right? But But if he had a low guard, and there's also the long guard. I was just watching a lot of like boxing analytics kind of YouTube stuff, and I saw that like the all the guards, right? There's the long guard where you like if you have a longer reach, you kind of put your hand all the time. I tried to use it today in sparring. You saw me. You were
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
"Don't
yeah.
punch him." I was like, I
Long
wasn't
run.
punching him. I was doing the long guard, but it looked like I
Okay,
was
okay,
jabbing
okay.
him. You know, but the long guard, it's
Yeah,
like you try to put your hand like if that's your face. You know, I put my punch like here all the time to kind of cloud your vision so that the right comes in and you don't see it or something. If you have
yeah,
longer reach, it's very effective, right? But also,
yeah,
I thought he would use the low guard as well because he has such good head movement. I thought maybe then he could like constantly be moving his head, and then he would like counter punch you with the all the hooks and uppercuts and straights and stuff as counter punchers do that stuff, right?
I guess having the long nose
Mm-hmm.
makes you always have to point your nose downwards,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because as soon as that long nose starts to come up, as
Like
soon
here.
if for us, yeah, if our nose comes up, then our chin gets exposed.
Mm-hmm.
Well, for Pelican, if his nose would come up, he might poke the other guy in the eyeball or something. He might get a penalty maybe or a warning or something like
Yeah,
that, you know?
yeah, he can't use
So
it.
yeah, you really have to keep your nose down
Mm.
if you're a pelican. So that might actually be pretty good. You know, you're always keeping your nose down. You have your low guard, and then you can move your head and stay back. But as soon as you start to raise your chin
Right,
like that, you
right.
know,
That's when.
maybe you get a warning.
Mm-mm-mm. But you can see, like, this is a picture of a pelican rushing forward. You can see he tucks his nose down automatically. He does it by instinct as
Yes,
well. You see, as he's rushing.
yes.
Uh,
And here you can really see the long reach a
mhm,
pelican would have. Eh?
yeah,
You
and
see that wingspan?
yes, exactly. Imagine that as a hand, you know. He
Wow,
slaps you,
yeah.
pew, and
Wow,
how
you could really get some snap on that, probably.
and imagine as well like you're trying to reach him, you get to his chest, but there's all that neck extra above you to get to reach the head. You gotta like work on the body for hours or something. I don't know.
Yeah, you gotta maybe work to the body because you can't touch the head.
Hmm.
So maybe you work the body a bit more.
Yeah.
Okay?
uh, so that brings me to the next point that I want to talk to you is so how OP is this guy and how weak is he, and if he had if he was the main character, what would he need to like work on? And if he was the bad guy, let's say, what would be the thing that we need to defeat him?
Yeah. I see. I could see that the neck would be a little bit of a weakness, eh? Are we
Hmm.
talking MMA here, or are we talking boxing?
No, we're just boxing, but tell me the MMA after if you want. I want to
Because
hear
I
it.
look at those ankles and I'm just thinking, look at those little ankles over there. You're gonna break those little ankles, or maybe
Makes
slap a
sense.
guillotine on him, and maybe throw a high elbow guillotine on him and choke him out. Maybe.
All right, that's that's okay. So that also now makes me want to put him in a story where he's a boxing pelican, but he fights people who do all kinds of things. He might fight a wizard, or he might fight like a MMA guy, like he might fight a taekwondo guy, but he's a boxer. So we put them in this type of
Yeah,
scenario. It's more cool in a fantasy setting, right? So
yeah.
so now we have to give
Maybe
him.
he's a boxing champion, and he wants to try other martial arts now.
Yes, kind of like the Street Fighter story. Like you have the boxing guy, but you have also the yoga guy and whatever. Um, so we can kind of think about it like this. So now that we're in this realm, we have to think about above uh, uh, real techniques, kind of like in Street Fighter. Like what would a boxing pelican have? kind of a special ability, right? Like kind of like the Hadouken or whatever. Like what would his
Yeah.
special move be?
I would think, with a long arm like that,
Hmm.
I think he could get a lot of snap on that punch.
Hmm.
I think he'd be, yeah, he looks like a pretty good,
Would
looks
he
like
be good?
a
A good.
happy.
His style would be like similar, like Muhammad Ali Clay. You mean like very long jab and very he would move around a lot.
See
Butterf.
him like that. I could see him like that, and I could also see him like do like a peekaboo kind of style where he's like tucked in and just like,
Ooh.
you know,
Maybe that's his strengths. Maybe he's so strong he can do all the styles. He can fight like Mike Tyson and like Ali, like all of them. That's what's so cool about him. But maybe that's what's the so cool about him, especially since he's in this universe where he has to fight people from all kinds of the dimensions, right? You will have maybe wizards, like I said, right?
that's like in Thailand almost, where it's like you have a guy who's like the king of elbows, like the king
Mm.
of knees, you know, and like one guy, I think it's his name is Sagat, the king of everything. I think he's
In
like the
Street
king of
Fighter.
everything.
They
Yeah,
used him in Street Fighter, inspired
yeah,
by the
yeah,
Sagat in Street Fighter. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah. My
That's amazing.
master trained with that guy.
Oh, yeah.
My
This
master trained with him
this
his
guy
whole life. Yeah.
had like I watched the video about him a few days ago by coincidence. He had like 240 wins and 40 losses. It's like the ratio is like amazing, and like the record is so long, and like 7 draws, something like that. Amazing record. But
Yeah.
yeah, so we have to so yeah, you're right, we have to so let me write some things down just so it doesn't get too confusing. uh,
Yeah.
First thing I just want to write down is, let me open this tab, I guess. The first thing I want to write down is the he, that I would want to draw him uh, in the best style. So we said peekaboo style, and we said all that stuff. And also, I wanted to show you. Um, I drew him doing a counter punch. I don't know if it's in this file. A counter hook. A counter hook. Let me see if I can. No, it's not in this file. Maybe it's in this one. No, it's not in this one. Sorry. Let me find it once. 1 second. Uh, no, don't make me. Okay, I gotta go find it in the folder. That's okay. Uh, Pelican. Pelican.
My doggies are running around.
Okay, I think I found it. Is it opening? Okay, I think it's this one.
Oh you're looking for the counter. My daughter actually drew some stuff. She wanted me to take a picture and send it to you.
Oh yeah, please do that. Uh, so I'm just finding the pose that the of the counter hook, and I wanted to ask you something about it in a more technical way, I guess. Uh,
I like the shading in this picture and
oh, thank you. Yeah, this is everything
the
I've been
dark
doing.
outline.
Oh, this one's not opening. Oh, there it is, maybe. I'm sorry, I have so much files, it's a bit messy. And trying to find it. Where's that check hook? 1 second, one last search. Pelican, Pelican. There we go. There we go. Boxing sheet. I didn't put it in the right folder. That's why haven't been couldn't find it. Yeah. So this is him doing. I don't know if I'm gonna give him this type of body. Maybe I would give him longer hands, right?
Yeah, yeah,
But this is me trying to draw him doing a a counter hook, and
yeah,
at first I drew him with his ankle twisting, the front angle twisting, but then I
yeah.
realized that in a check hook, the front ankle doesn't need to go off the ground and twist, uh, because you're intercepting him, so you have to kind of, like, it's here in this file somewhere. Oh my god, this is awkward. Like, it's, I don't know if this is, like, here, you see here, it's, I based it on this picture right here, where he is doing this X on the,
No,
yeah.
still,
You would
I
still
would
tilt,
still kind. But his heel is still off the mat. You see his heel?
oh, it's off. Oh yeah, it's off.
His heel
Before
has
I saw, yeah, before, I'm just finding my mouse. Yeah, this is off the mat. Yeah. Oh.
the first
Mm.
thing looked at. The
Oh, you're cutting out.
first thing I looked at when
Mm.
you said he was throwing a check hook was just. Hold on.
Oh, okay. So I
You
messed
hear
that
me
up.
now?
Yes, I hear you now. Because I gave him a heel that went up first, but then I thought it shouldn't be up, and I put
No,
it down.
because
Okay.
even when I'm throwing the check hook, when I transfer my weight for the hook, my heel is gonna come off the mat because I'm pushing my weight
Okay.
from the front foot to the back foot.
Okay. True.
I
Makes
feel
sense.
like
Mhm.
my screen is glitching. Am I glitching?
Yes, you were a little bit, but it was clear enough to understand, so it's fine, I think.
Oh my goodness. Should I leave and come back?
Sure. Yes, you can do it. I'll wait for you as I clear the
I'll
files
do,
here.
I'll do
No
it.
problem.
Let me see. I'll be right back.
No problem. Yeah. Okay. Just gonna close these.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Uh, just closing these files.
Am I clear again?
Yes, you seem clearer, I think. I hope. All right, so now let's get back to the. So now that you told me that I have to fix that, this is awesome. This is super nice because I can ask someone, like, about this stuff more, and can give me more accurate visualization of how he would be boxing, and also I am learning about martial arts through this, and anybody who would be watching. That's why I really like this. So,
Yeah.
and now let's talk in a bit of absurdity. What would be his special power in terms of special move, uh, like as a pelican
Yeah.
who boxes, right? Um,
Yeah. I would maybe he could use his big wings. He could flap his wings to push you off balance and then hit you with big punches.
mm. Well, his wings are hands at the moment.
His hands.
Yes, but they could be really long hands. That's kind of the issue, I
Could he
think.
have hands and wings hanging underneath his arms?
I mean, or maybe he could have hands, wings that he could use like hands. I don't know. Depending on the absurdity of the
Yeah.
cartoon, you can make it work.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah.
I'm thinking something strong and fast and snappy. It's got to be something with punches. It can't be kicks if we're doing
Oh yeah.
boxing, right? So it's
Yeah.
got to be some sort of punch, maybe a flying punch,
Mm.
mm,
I
maybe like
was.
a super
Yeah.
punch. Or what were you thinking?
I was thinking. he would like have some move that's like like in DB in Dragon Ball Z and all that, they can do it like after image where they like disappear
Hmm.
and then reappear. Like you punch them and it
Hmm.
goes through the after image, so he appears, reappears. It's like he dodged it so quick. You saw him and then you didn't see him leave, and then he like counters you, and he would be like kind of like have something kind of like this. He's like really good at countering you, like the ultimate boxing counters he can do, uh, and uh, and so like as soon as something comes at him and he can expect it, he can like counter it immediately,
Yeah, like
like
that.
a manga style, where they appear, disappear, and reappear.
Hmm.
But this is a
Yeah,
very basic ability. I want to give him more of an ability that gives him his personality. But I gotta develop his personality because I didn't develop his personality as a character yet. I'm just thinking about the fighting aspect of things. But now let's move on to the next point, which is what you were saying. If you were doing this character and you wanted to do him for MMA or for any type of fighting style, what would you make of him? And you can change his body if you want. Like I gave him hands, let's say, and you would want him to have wings. Yeah, you could go with that.
yeah,
You know.
yeah. He might have to have some hands if he's gonna do some
Punching.
jujitsu or
And
some
oh yeah,
MMA.
and some MMA, some grappling. Yes, exactly. How would he
Yeah,
grab? Opposable thumbs,
you
right?
know, with a nose like that, he could use it very well to like say he has their back.
Mm.
He uses their nose to like hold them,
Oh
hold
yeah,
the person from the front.
yeah.
It's almost like an extra holding them. So their back is stuck to your chest, and then you could like rear naked choke them with your
Mm.
arms. And
Imagine it.
you have shorter legs, like the
Mm.
hooks. Imagine those legs in your legs. You're like stuck there.
Mm. Do you think he can use his beak in a way where he entangles like your hand or your leg or any part of your body in a way where it's like a grappling tool? Like like it's like
Imagine it's like you have it like a picture of like it's going through the
yeah,
arm,
like
through the bicep, down through the back.
yeah, or something.
Yeah, and then like out through the leg, like the leg is it's bent like that.
Hold up 1 second. I'm just gonna get a stick. I'm gonna get a stick. 1 second, because it's gonna help. Just give me one
Yeah,
second.
dude, don't do it. You're gonna get stuck like that. Just draw it. The way I'm thinking, imagine he just like sticks his nose in there, like
Yeah, I'm back. So yeah, so this is good if you want to
you
imagine
gotta.
like anything long. So yeah, imagine like it goes like I was imagining
Yeah,
first when it was
you're
coming
gonna
from the back.
get stuck in
Imagine
there.
he's on,
Don't do it.
huh? Yeah,
Yes, yes,
he's
yes,
like he's
yes.
like behind you.
But
So
don't do it. You're gonna get stuck like that.
I'm gonna get myself stuck, and I have to call you to come and get me, like
Yeah,
or tell my
yes,
cat.
exactly.
No, but yeah,
I'll
no, but
just
it's
call
just like
911.
try to kind of visualize it. But yeah, imagine it gets like this, and then he kind of puts it in front of your head. Yeah, it's like a twister in a way, but for a certain part of your body, where he kind of.
Yeah.
But wouldn't he also putting his beak at risk? What if his beak breaks because of the pressure on it?
Well, yeah, I think like he might have a pretty strong beak, man.
Mm.
I
Yeah,
don't think that thing's gonna break. Like, you think? Oh, imagine it breaks. That would suck.
yeah, yeah. I'm just
Maybe
feeling
as like
this.
a metal build.
I'm feeling. Imagine like if his beak if I'm trying to grab his beak and he goes like behind me like this, now his head is behind me,
Well,
you know.
we have a bow at the gym. Tomorrow morning we could try it.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's do that tomorrow. That would be awesome. Uh, fun stuff. See, merging creativity and martial arts together. Isn't this funny? Isn't this fun and funny? Um, what did I want to also tell you? Um, yeah, so I also had another scenario in my head, but I didn't go with it. I thought I'd run it by you as well. I thought also I'd give him a lot of fencing techniques, right? Like with his beak, and his recoiled neck, like fencers, they recoil a lot with their hands back and forth, and they kind of,
Mm-hmm.
it's all about distance management. Can you imagine like this pelican standing with his head back and his tucked in chin, and then he decides to attack you, and then he puts his head up, and then he like swerves it in a way to kind of knock off your sword, and then he
I'm like
punches.
sword fighting with my nose right now. I'm like
you're,
thinking.
you're visualizing it. Yeah, yeah, that's how it goes, man.
Yeah, yeah, I could see it.
So these are the ideas I had so far after basically 10 hours of working on this Pelican. It's not much based on the hours, but still better than anything.
Oh, it's nice. I like it.
Oh, yeah, one of my new students is commenting. Awesome.
Oh, cool. Can I see the comments too?
I think you have to go to my YouTube channel to see them.
Oh, no, you're what you could see them though.
I could see them from my OBS. Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool. What's up, guys?
You should also follow and subscribe to CAFC. uh,
Thanks,
and if you like
Ed.
martial arts, you should also do the program. It's an amazing program. We'll get to also maybe
Tell
spar
all your
together.
friends to go follow Ingenious Baboon.
Well, hopefully one day. Honestly, we're doing all of this, and we right now have very low viewers probably. But you never know. In time, those videos might become the the first step towards something that was amazing. Uh, yeah, and I don't know what anything else we want to talk about. We've been talking for 30 minutes. I estimated to take 30 minutes of your life for this. But
That's
if you want
pretty
to,
cool.
awesome. Uh, and if you have any other ideas you want to talk about, we can do that now. I think we're
Yeah,
at the end of this.
yeah, like I could see different, even like Muay Thai. They take
Mm.
fighting styles from animals and stuff like that. So I could probably even see like this pelican doing like a Muay Thai kind of thing style, you know.
Mm. Are you kidding
But
me? With
the
his long
legs,
limbs, his elbows and his knees would be so devastating, right?
yeah, yeah, it looks like blades almost, eh?
Mm. He would
Like
like
imagine you put like metal on this guy, like.
imagine it coming down at you like this and so sharp, it kind of like it
Fling.
starts bleeding instantly like a
Yeah,
broken skull or something.
yeah. And also with that big mouth, like I don't know, man, what you would like put in there, but you could like hide a lot of weapons in there or something.
That
Like,
mouth, it's well, that's the thing with this
put
mouth.
water in his
I don't know
face.
how. Yeah, I don't know how to use it for combat. It's a big part of the pelican. Everybody knows the pelican and how they have this thing like the kangaroo pouch in their mouth. And
Yeah.
we have to be like, do you think he could use it to spit like water?
Maybe he has like a sidekick that lives in there that's like a fish.
That's very cartoonish, but I like that idea.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know,
He
this
has a
if we
little
want to take
side.
this into a manga universe, then
Yeah,
basically
for sure.
he would this fish would be like a very important fish, and whenever he's in
Yes.
danger, he would like let it out, and it would call out this big whale, you know, to save him, and it's like the,
Yeah.
like, and it would bring him reinforcements from the sea.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
so that's kind of nice. Now we have to bring the sea into the game since he's a pelican. He lives by the sea, and now I'm getting Popeye vibes. You know, Popeye was like this guy who lived by the sea who fought a lot, and you
Man,
know?
now you're kind of, yeah, because he is a pelican, right?
Right, right.
Yeah.
And that's why when I drew him as a boxer, I gave him this shirt on his chest, even though he's like boxers nowadays, they don't wear shirts. But I went into this like uh, brawler boxing guy who lives by the sea, right? And fights all
Oh,
day with the
I have an
sea.
idea.
Yeah.
You could put like, those, the tattoos, the sailor tattoos on his arm.
Oh yeah, the sailor Popeye tattoo, the anchor.
You have like the anchor. Yeah, yeah. You could put like an anchor on his arm, and then he'll look even more
I thought about all that stuff, but you know why I didn't add it? Because I
like a
just
sea guy.
oh, you were cutting out. I thought you were done talking. You were saying what?
No,
Like,
no, no.
oh,
Oh,
yeah,
no,
I
I
was.
just said
Mm.
why.
Oh, you're saying why you? Yeah, I was thinking about putting that stuff, but I didn't do it because didn't want to go in that direction yet. I wasn't sure, but I was thinking of doing it and giving him a striped shirt, like stripes with stripes on it, horizontal stripes. You know, like the marine type of
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. You're right.
blue
You're right.
stripes, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, he would kind of look Russian, by the way. The Russians wear this, right? Uh, Maybe he's a Russian pelican. That would be kind of
Yeah.
nice.
I'm not sure how to do an accent.
I, wa- I thought about the same thing and decided not to because let's just stick to the character and the creativity. But yes, uh, but no, you can like kind of give him the culture and a little bit of the accent, still keep it a light cartoon. They do that in cartoons all the time. They give a little bit of stereotypical thing to the character without like crossing a line. It's doable, you know. Anyways,
Yeah.
but it has to be thought about carefully and cautiously. uh, and what else can we talk about? Um, yeah,
Um,
I'm checking if
I
I have.
really like the way you shaded it, and the outlining I said earlier. It's really, yeah, it's really cool, and I like the muscle definition in the back.
Mm,
Good job.
thank you. Yeah, I was using
Also,
the reference of. Mhm.
you draw the apes too.
Oh yeah, the apes, the musculature of the apes did help as well. But yeah, for this guy, I used this guy as reference here with his back, and
Ah,
it
he
turned
almost looks like one of my friends.
mm, one of the guys. Maybe it's him, and you didn't recognize him yet. Imagine. Uh,
No, no.
but but what else can we talk about when it comes to this idea and all that? I think we're done. In MMA, we said what he would be doing. We didn't say, but oh yeah, yeah, no. Okay, so let's imagine him in a fight. Okay, imagine him. Let's say we're gonna make a scene right now, a fight scene. This pelican, he's gonna fight somebody, and it's gonna be an amazing fight. Like this pelican is gonna try everything, but the other guy is gonna beat him. What is gonna happen? Do you think? Like, how is the other guy gonna be able to defeat such a skilled boxing
You
pelican?
know what?
Yeah.
If for boxing,
Let's
you
start with boxing and then do the others like MMA or fencing or all
you
the
know
others.
what? If
Mm.
I think if you punch the end of that nose,
Mm.
it might
Uppercut
actually,
style.
like punch the end of it, it might actually turn
Oh,
the pelican to turn his face, which might expose the chin from the side.
oh.
You have to think of leverage. You go to the end of the lever, you punch the end of the nose
Mm-hmm.
here with like boom, then
Mm-hmm.
forces the pelican to turn his face, and you punch pow on the side right here. Bam.
Okay. This is awesome. You just gave me an amazing scenario. So I'm imagining somebody goes against the pelican. Maybe it's like an ape, that's like pure raw strength gorilla stuff, right? Or a
Don't go
monkey.
against an ape. Don't go in against an ape, Pelican.
Yeah, and what I'm imagining is, why did I say this? Because I first thought the pelican would use his beak to deflect the punches. Like every time a punch is coming at his
Mm.
face, he would use his beak to kind of like deflect it a little bit. But then at the end of the fight somewhere, the other character, the monkey or whatever, he realizes that all he has to do is, as soon as he feels the deflection, is just to like kind of push through it and make his head turn instead. And like he gets him well with an overhand that like kind of boom, like makes the head turn and then follows the beak right to the chin, and then like he defeats this pelican with this perfect tucked in chin that's usually haven't never been knocked out before or defeated. Do you understand
Yeah, we
my
pretty much, we almost got like the same sort of thing, eh?
No, it's because of what you said that I'm imagining this. Like, basically, all I added to what you said is the first thing that you were like, in order to defeat him, we have to turn his beak in order to turn his neck, his jaw to get him knocked out. And I'm like, okay, what if his beak was a weapon that he used to deflect punches, but then the main character figures out that he can use that his strengths to power through the deflection and turn it against him basically. That's kind of nice.
Yeah, yeah.
This
I
is
would
a
think
this
that.
is an
And
arc. This is good. But now I don't know what type of fighting they would be doing and if it would only be boxing or all kinds of stuff. But this is amazing. Uh, nice. So now,
yeah,
if you have more time, I was. By the way, we're like 10 minutes ahead of time. Do you have more time, or you gotta go soon? Just so I know.
I, yeah, I have a few more minutes.
All right. So let's talk about like a few one last thing. What was it? Yes. So we imagine now the pelican getting his ass kicked or getting defeated. So
Yeah.
let's now imagine him defeating somebody.
Mm.
So what would he do like in the best way possible, like his like in a way where he shows like all of his skill set or most of it in an introductionary way. They do that a lot in manga. They when they want to introduce a character, when it's a fighting manga or story, they usually introduce him by showing you how he fights or something, and then they go into. So imagine this type of scenario going on. uh, so I'm imagining that we would highlight like how he can use all the boxing styles. Like he would first appear small because he would be resting. Have you ever seen a pelican resting? It's so super cool. Let me. Whoops.
Even a human resting, like if you see somebody sitting down,
Mm,
like
they become
have you ever
small.
yelled at somebody in the car and then they got out and they got huge?
Right. Right. Especially the smaller the chair, the smaller the person becomes. Kind of, if it's a stool, they will look so small, and then they stand up, and it's like a giant.
Yeah, exactly.
Uh, so I want to say pelican resting head. I don't know. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, that's a image. Can you see? Can you see this image?
Oh my gosh, yeah, they're like folded in on themselves.
Yes. So
So it
this
looks
is
super.
So imagine this type of head movement for boxing. This is what I meant. Imagine a punch, your head was here, and then a punch was coming, and
Yeah,
you're like, poop. It's amazing.
yeah,
Like humans can't do that. First of all, uh,
yeah.
second of all, what was the other point? Yes. So the peekaboo style, like this is crazy. Imagine like you have two gloves now next to this next to this
Yeah,
guy, right here.
yeah,
That's the peekaboo style, right?
Yeah,
So
that's what I was thinking.
that's what you. That's. I thought he wouldn't be able to do it because he's had long limbs. But when you told me about the pickable style, and I know that he can fold his neck like this, I'm like, yeah, why not? And
Hmm.
so he would. So maybe the scenario would start. He would look like a small little chicken, kind of, or duckling,
Hmm.
and then
Hmm.
a guy would want to take him, and then it's like, I don't know, a bear type of animal. It's like a big or anything, and he's like, and then he stands up, and then it's like his long neck, his long limbs appear, right? And the
Yeah.
other guy's like, oh no,
Yeah,
and
he's like untouchable, and like he moves like Tyson, and like he has like you can't hit him, and he hits you with like bombs.
yes, not only that, he can move like Tyson, but he can also move like Ali if he wanted, because he has the long limbs, but he's also foldable. He kind of folds on himself.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
and we can make it so his even his legs are like the legs of a bird, so they fold in a way where he can like jump up with a crazy. Oh yeah, that may be his special move. It's like an uppercut, right? Like a type of. They do that a lot
Yo, that's a good idea.
in
Yeah.
in Hajime no Ippo, by the way, they have also like it's a manga about boxing. I really advise you watch it. It's not that long, the manga, the anime, but the
I've
manga.
seen it. I've seen it. It's
I've I've
amazing.
I've showed you a few episodes. Anyways, there's a guy who's like not one of the main characters. He's like a secondary character, and he has like a funny punch that he calls the frog punch. It's a frog uppercut, and leaps. He goes down like a frog, and he leaps up like this, and he just jumps up. And some people actually have actually tried to do it in real fights, and it sometimes works. It's funny, but when it doesn't work, it's even funnier because you see a guy jumping like this, and he's all open, and he's like up in the air. You can flip him on the ground if you wanted. Uh, so so maybe that would be his move, but it would work with him. It would be like super effective because he folds his legs more because he's like a bird as well. Anyways,
Yeah. Yeah. I
good
like that.
brainstorming session. I'm gonna I guess we can end it here now so that we I can write down those ideas and try to work on them in the next live. And I think in the next live, I will work on the peekaboo style for him and try to draw him doing the all tucked in pose where he has like maybe he'd be like his peekaboo style would be like him going like, I don't know if you can see my legs, but imagine
Yeah.
on your legs like this even, and he's
Yeah.
like this, and you can see like his knees next to his gloves like this,
Holy
and
cow.
he's like this. Can you imagine? Like
Yeah.
the knees would be here, each knee would be
Yeah.
one here, and the gloves like this, and you could see his head even lower, and then the beak is going up like
I'm
somewhere.
thinking
Whoa, I'm gonna fall off my chair.
when he throws a hook, like when he throws his hook, and you see like the big wing, like
Yeah,
you know what I
even though
mean?
he
Like,
appears so small, but then he throws
he's
the hook
like
and it
low
expands.
with his nose, and
Yeah,
you
that's
know
kind of nice.
that's a nice one too.
Yeah, like he appears small, so you get close to him. As soon as you get close to him, you feel like you're still out of range, but you're not, and then the hook comes. Whoosh. That's
Big
kind of
wing.
nice. That's kind of
Yeah.
nice. That's cool. I think you know what I want to make it. I want to make him be like boxing, some kind of like kung fu monkey, drunken kung fu style guy, and he's like he gets countered, but the other guy is like so fluid, and he kind of also rolls through those motions in a certain type of gymnasticy way, I guess. Let's say where he kind of like do
Well,
the.
that's what's so fun about drawing animals like humans. Like,
Mhm.
you could make a whole universe of pelicans, like we did with the apes.
Yeah,
Or you could do like a universe where it's like all different types of animals. So you could have like a pelican guy fighting like an ape or something.
animalistic type of
Yeah,
universe where all animals have those humanoidish effects and attributes where they can speak and talk, but also they have some kind of attribute from their animal kingdom, right?
yeah,
Yeah, yeah, that's
yeah,
kind of I think what I'm gonna do.
yeah, man.
Uh, awesome. Anything
Uh,
else we want to add before we finish this?
just thank you so much for inviting me. I'm super, super happy. I can't wait to come back.
Oh, really? Bro, I would love
Yeah,
to
I
have you
can't
every
wait
week if you want.
to tell Ali Ray, my daughter, this. And for all you kids out there, go follow Ed. He helped me he helped my daughter draw, and she loves drawing. She loves every time she draws something, she takes a picture and sends it to Ed. So thank you for that, Ed, and
You're
thank you
welcome.
for inviting me.
You're welcome, of course. And thank you for coming, guys. Honestly, I'm the one who should say thank you because of the ideas you gave me today and the excitement you put in my head.
And thank you so much for all the work you've done on Caged Apes. You're the
Oh,
man, bro. You're such a good artist.
oh, it's a bare minimum. I love Caged Apes, and I hope we reach our goal. You know, we keep
We're
going
gonna
with
get
the
it, bro.
crew.
We're gonna get it.
Awesome. Yes, we will. Good.
Okay.
All right.
All
See
right.
you tomorrow, basically.
Thank you guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Oh yeah, yeah. This is a right. Please do that. All right then.
Ingenious baboon.
And also to CAFC and Coach Buzzsaw and follow him on Instagram and on Facebook, everywhere you can.
Thank you guys.
Bye, everybody.
Love you guys. Bye. Bye.